Mr. Chairman, I regret that I have to be here to ask you to do something today. Through a mistake made by the VA and their inability to timely address this issue, we have a situation here that I think needs to be addressed, and I'm asking the committee if you would be willing to support the bill that I introduced, S-1471, the Alicia Dawn Kale Respect for National Cemeteries Act. Let me give you just a bit of background. In May of 2012, a veteran, Michael LaShawn Anderson, went on a shooting spree at an Indianapolis apartment complex, injuring 3 people and taking the life of Alicia Dawn Kale. Her parents-in-law are sitting behind me from Fort Wayne, Indiana. The families have had to go through an excruciatingly lengthy and unproductive process in trying to right a wrong. A mistake was made. Federal law does not allow for burial of a veteran if, and I quote here, they have committed a federal or state capital crime but were unavailable for trial due to death. They are permitted from being given the honor of a burial in a national cemetery. To the family's distress, the perpetrator of the crime, Michael Anderson, was buried in a national cemetery, Fort Custer National Cemetery in Michigan. And the family's been asking, since that did violate the law, and that's not something I think we want to continue to promote, that the remains be disinterred and buried wherever the family of the person who committed the crime wants to bury it outside of a national cemetery. That mistake, and we're going to call it a mistake, by the VA, needs to be corrected. The family is simply asking for closure and peace of mind that those remains be disinterred. The VA legal department has basically said they don't have the legal authority to do that. And so S-1471 simply gives them the ability to do that, not only in this case, but for potential future cases. This process has gone on too long. It's been difficult to get to this point, but together we have worked with the VA. We've spent months and months and months on this, but together we have worked with the VA to fashion this legislation. And I simply am asking for the committee's support for this and hopefully expediting it so that we don't have to go through another year. If it could be done in this session, I think justice will be served and the family can find some closure from this tragic situation. So we appreciate your consideration of this, and anything you can do, colleagues, would be deeply appreciated, not just by me, but certainly by the family and all of those loved ones of this remarkable woman. I could tell you some amazing things about her. She lost her life in an unnecessary, random shooting that just simply took the lives of people who weren't, for no reason whatsoever. So whatever help you could give us here, we certainly would appreciate.
Senator Coates, we will certainly take a very hard look at that. We thank you for bringing this to our attention, and we thank very much the family for being here as well. We appreciate that.